All right, folks, just got back from an estate sale. Save your old books, man. Save your old books. They're gold. They're gold. Everyone is going online. You can just read on anything you need on Google. If people don't understand how freaking scary that is at this day and age, I don't know what to tell you. Save your old books. So I went through an estate sale, took a couple of my kids, got something on Einstein. I'm not convinced Einstein is all he's cracked up to be. We got The Search for Lost Worlds, because again, this is stuff you want to have. You want to save it. Chloe got this handy multiplier of trigonometry tables for engineers. A guy who we just went, he died, or he's a Georgia Tech grad from 1951. Again, In Search of the Dark Ages, an older book there. New Testament from 1965. We want our old Bibles, so that way when things get changed. The CIA and the Cult of Intelligence. Don't know who that is, but we're going to save that. Save your books. Buying books, I'm telling you. We got a couple right here. Look, Stephen Gould. You might know him. He's a Harvard big guy who is active in evolution, but even he says, I'm not so sure the old Darwinist evolution theory is correct. And I want that because when they change things, I want to have the topic. I said, no, evolution, a theory that they're proclaiming now hasn't always been the way you're saying it now, because we know they don't have an agreement on evolution. We know that for a fact. How do we know that? Because you have books. You don't have books, 1984, George Orwell, huh? All right, so we got this right here. And you know who this guy is? He wrote right there, Darkness at Noon. Arthur Koestler. All right, The Ghost in the Machine. We got, let's see here, The Outline of History. H.G. Wells, huh? The Whole Story of Man. H.G. Wells, interesting. 1,000 pages, 200 maps. And this is written, you'll see the copyright is the initial 1920, this one is 1961. So I want to see that because history changes too. All right, then we got the Israel lobby. This is pretty interesting in foreign policy. Again, anything that's controversial you want to hold on to because they'll get rid of it. That guy right there, that is the guy who is arguing about the Ukraine stuff. He goes, look, if we didn't expand into NATO, or if Ukraine didn't try to expand into NATO, we would never have to go to war here. And everyone's hating on this guy. And obviously, he's a controversial guy here. I think from the University of Illinois, if memory serves. Actually, let's see if they got a thing on this guy here real quick. I'm not sure if they're showing where this guy is from. Yeah, University of Chicago. There you go. All right, good. So that's the same guy. So he's the guy who called, like 15 years ago or something like that. It says, look, if you're going to keep expanding, we're going to have these wars with Russia. We got The End of Time, The Next Revolution in Physics by, I don't know who that guy is, but I'm looking forward to reading that because we know as time changes. Then we got Mysteries of the Past. Folks, they're changing your history. They are. And who they are, I don't know. The powers that be. I don't know who the powers that be are. Keep your old books. Now, I told my son, because for me, I have the anti-library. For every book I get, I add about 5 more. But anyway, I told my son, I said, man, that's a drawback about reading is that you'll never read all the books you can. One of the things my dad told me when I was a kid, he goes, there's never enough time to do everything you want. And I said, man, what? Never enough time to do it? I was like a kid, a child. I said, never enough time? 80 years? What? Anyway, that it's just kind of funny because he's right. You'll never read everything you want to read. You'll never see everything you want to see. You don't have time to waste. Save your books, dudes. Get them. Save them. Old encyclopedias in particular, fantastic. Save them. All right, see you guys.